Hey, what's up, guys? Jay Anthony here, checking in with you guys, giving you an update on the vehicle from yesterday, man. That truck that was making the noise. So I got a call from the auction this morning, and they did confirm that it is a major engine defect, or a lower engine noise is what they said here on the actual adjustment paper. So they made an offer for $1,000 off. I countered at $2,300. They countered 12. I countered 19. And we kind of met in the middle at 1,500, which I think is fair. You know, that's what I said it was going to be anyway. I figured that's what it'd be, just knowing them, you know what I mean? So initially I paid $7,000 for that truck with auction fees. That's $7,390. So that means that now I have paid $5,500 for the truck, and now I have $5,890 in it with auction fees and stuff like that. So with this particular deal, man, I'm gonna give you guys an opportunity to look inside of the deal. I'm gonna let you see every step of the process I do for as far as cosmetic repairs, fixing the engine noise, all of that stuff. I'm gonna let you look inside and see my profit margin. I'm gonna allow you to see everything with this particular deal. So let's go ahead and start here at $5,920, because I'm going to add $30 onto the $5,890 initial price. I'm going to add $30 for transportation. So we actually have $5,920 in this truck before we do anything, right? So I will go ahead and just add. So I'm assuming, man, that it is the lifters, but my thing with lifters, I don't like to go into fixing just a lifter and then you go inside and it's another one or it's the wrong one. I don't like to play with lifters, man. So me personally, I think the best option for me would to be go ahead and bump up my budget just a tad bit on the reconditioning side, and go ahead to get the whole entire block sent off to the machine shop. So I think I could get that done for about $1,300. The most I've ever spent at a machine shop is like $1,700, and the only reason why I paid so much for that one was because I was trying to get it done in a timely manner. So I think if I can go into this deal with some patience, I can get that block pretty much not redone fully, but just really cleaned up on the internals for about $1,300. And I actually just sold a truck to a guy, so I'm going to reach out to him. He's in Oklahoma. That's the only problem, but if the price is fair enough, I wouldn't mind sending that truck out to him. So I'm going to reach out to him. I might be able to get it done cheaper than that, but $1,300 is the budget I'm going to assume on the repair of this truck. So let's go ahead and start there. So we'll go ahead and add that plus $1,300 for repair. And what does that put us at? That puts us at 920 plus 1,300. That puts us at $7,220 in the truck. So even with getting the whole block rebuilt, right, I'm gonna have less money in it than when I bought it initially, because I initially, remember, I had $7,390 in it, but now I'll have $7,220 with rebuilt block and paperwork to back it. So that's a really good thing, because that'll be a great selling point, because the truck does have 190,000 miles. So that'll give me a really good selling point on this truck, right? Okay, so from here, I'm going to go ahead and knock all the big expenses out first, and then we'll go to the petty, headlights, detail, oil change, inspection. We'll add all of that in there too. I'm going to show you this paper too, by the way, because I'm just writing it down just so I can have communicate with you more thoroughly. So $7,220 now. After that, I will probably put a set of wheels on it, like some 20s or something. That will probably cost me between $600, $700. Let's just say $700 so we can get a good set. So plus $700, because I think that truck it needs some wheels. It doesn't need it because I could keep the factory look, but I would like to put some 20s and keep the factory wheels with the truck. It's a greater selling point, man. When the truck has higher mileage, you got to give somebody a reason. Like, why should I buy this truck with more miles when I can go get one, spend a little more and go get one with lower miles, right? You got to give people a reason to buy. So with that, that'll put me at about $7,920. And from here, this is when I would kind of get into like building the truck up, headlights, detail, oil change and inspection. I think that's all that, and it needs to be lifted up on the bumper side. So let's go ahead and add headlights. That'll be $100. So that'll put me at 8,020. And then from here, I would do an oil change and inspection. That'll cost me about $50. So that'll put me at 8,070. And then from here, I would do a detail. And what would that put me at? 8,000. What is that? 220 plus 150. That'll put me at 8,220. Okay. So of course, I will probably have some miscellaneous things that I'm just not really adding right here. Oh yeah, $50 for that bumper. Gotta add that. And that'll put me at 8,270. So here we got, let me write everything down so we can, wheels, headlights, and I'm bumping up the price of the headlights because the headlights are only $80, but I'm just adding an extra 20, and I'll be able to move that somewhere else if I need to. I always do that with my trucks. So $50 here, that is for oil change and inspection. Right there. And then here we got detail. And then here we have got, what was that one? The bumper. Okay. So let me think. That should be all on this truck. So I'm assuming I have about 8270 in this truck by the time I get done with it, which is pretty fair. It's pretty impressive because this truck, I would say I'll be able to put it at 10.5. Being what I can do to it, I know I could put that truck at 10.5, and I'll for sure get a lot of hits on that truck at 10.5. At the very minimum, I'd sell that truck for like 98, 9,700 because it is very nice. It has a very straight body on it. Man, I'm trying to think. The windshield is out here. Windshield. That's what I'm missing. Windshield is gonna cost me about, I say 180, man. I think that windshield is gonna cost me about 180. I knew I was missing something. I knew it was something. 180 here for one windshield. I'm glad I caught that. So that would actually put me at 800, 450, which is still fine. We still in the $2,000 profit margin, which I'd probably end up taking less than that if I had to negotiate, but I don't really see myself negotiating on that truck because it is a crew cab cat-eye 5.3. So this is where I will allow you to really look into the deal. So in the car business, man, you want to shoot for a 20% return on investment, ROI, 20% ROI in the car business. 20% ROI on this vehicle would be $1,690. Okay, so that means I would need to sell this truck for $10,140 to get 20% ROI, which is doable. Let me put goal sell price is $10,140. That's the goal sell price. Investment is going to be $8,450. And man, like I say, I can get some miscellaneous stuff in between all of this. I'll say at the very most, I'll probably bump that up probably another $75. So I would probably end up having like 85 and some change in it at the very most. But I've pretty much added everything here that I would do to that truck from what I see. The only reason why I say an extra 75 because from here, I'm going to have to take it to the mechanic shop and have them look at it, right? So that's going to cost me like $50, $75. If they charge me, they might not charge me if they just go ahead and fix it, right? But send it off to the machine shop after having them check it out is where I'm going to face maybe some more costs. So I'm hoping that they will do everything in-house. They can just send it to their machine shop and I can deal with it like that. But If I have to take it out of their mechanic shop and go deal with a machine shop myself, then that's where I'll bump into that extra $50, $7,500 diagnostic fee. So that's what we're trying to stay away from, so we can keep that margin pretty fair, because I know I can get $10,140 for that truck, especially with wheels too. So if we took off the wheels, we would only have like 7 and some change, right? Well, why not just go ahead and put the wheels and go ahead and have a little bit more invested and increase your chances of selling the truck a little bit quicker and getting more people interested in the truck, while also keeping the stock wheels for somebody who doesn't like aftermarket wheels. So I can't miss right here. I'm advertising to everybody. So there are older gentlemen who do not like the 20-inch wheels, 22-inch wheels, whatever the case may be. So if you've noticed on my Instagram and on the trucks I've been selling, I'm starting to keep the factory wheels in the bed of the truck, because that's one thing I've noticed. If I keep the factory wheels, I increase my chances of the audience that's going to be interested in the truck. So yeah, man, real good opportunity for you guys to kind of look inside, man. But I am shooting for 10.5. So what is that? 10,500. 10,500 minus 84.50. So that is a 2,050 profit margin, which is a, what return is that? That's probably like a 27% return, ain't it? 84.50. That's what I got. No, not even that much. It's probably like 25%. So I'm trying to shoot for more, but I would be cool with taking that $1,690, getting that $1,600 profit. I think that'll be good for this truck. I'm not lying, man. This is the official adjustment sheet. So you can see right here, I paid $73.90, and it got amended down to $58.90, right? So $1,500 is the refund amount, and that's my new amount. And here is what I was writing down. This is the cost and ROI stuff. You can pause the video if you need to look at that more thoroughly, but that's just a quick rundown on that. Like I say, I will keep you guys updated on this entire truck. Got a great profit margin here at $1,690, so I really cannot complain on that end. But man, I will be updating you guys with this truck. I will walk you through every step of this truck, everything I recon. When I put the wheels on, I'll update you with that. When I get the repair done, I'll update you with that. As I'm doing the little petty stuff, I'll show you when I'm detailing it, getting it ready, and then I'll do a final video of what it looks like when I'm done with it, and then I'll do another video when I sell it and show you a breakdown of how much I ended up making and if everything worked out, so on and so forth. But stay tuned on that, man. I will keep you guys updated. This is part 2 of that video. I'll shoot to be making like 4 parts, maybe 5. I don't know how it'll end up playing out, but just stay on the lookout for that. I will be uploading other content around that as well, so just make sure you're watching the titles, not confusing one video for another. I'll make sure I'm doing my part on that. Again, I do appreciate all the support that you guys have been giving me. I appreciate all the comments yesterday. You guys really gave me great insight. I really do appreciate that, and I mean that. But if you watching this, man, please like and subscribe. I'm a growing YouTube channel. My goal here is to spread the word on more GMT 800 trucks, and another goal of mine is to spread me as a person, Jay Anthony, my family heritage, my family legacy. I feel like YouTube is a great platform for me to spread that, so that is what I'm doing here alongside of the GMT 800 trucks. So please like and subscribe, man. I appreciate all the support. It's nothing but love. You guys take care. Jay Anthony out.